Welcome dear student and Jai Swaminarayan. In the first lecture of the chapter number 4, carbon and its compound, we will discuss about the occurrence of the carbon. Carbon is the most versatile element in our daily life and bonding in the carbon. Carbon has a 4 electron in its outermost orbit and this 4 electron is shared by a 4 different atoms, right, and makes a covalent bond. So dear student, in this video we will discuss about the formation of the covalent bond in the carbon compounds, right, and the electron dot structure of the carbon compound. So what is the covalent bond? How the covalent bond is formed in the carbon compound? So we know that the carbon has a electron configuration 2 and 4. In the outermost orbit of the carbon element, 4 electrons are there, and these 4 electrons are shared with the 4 different atoms, right, and makes a covalent bond. And so the by sharing the electrons of the carbon atom with the other atom, covalent bond forms, right? So dear student, in this video we will discuss a formation of the covalent bond in the different elements in the different carbon compounds, and we will discuss the electron dot structure, how we can draw the electron dot structure, how the covalent bonds forms in the carbon compound. So dear student, let us see that formation of the covalent bond. So first of all, what do you mean by the covalent bond? Covalent bond is a chemical bond between the atoms formed by sharing electrons of the different atom, sharing electron sharing of the electrons of the different atom as well as the same atom, right? So covalent bond is a chemical bond formed by a sharing of a electron between the atoms of the same element, atoms of the different element. So by sharing a electron with the different atom with the same atom, the covalent bond form, right? The sharing of the one pair of the electron results in the formation of the single covalent bond, right? So when the one electron share with the one electron of the another atom, it forms the single covalent bond, right? When the two electrons of the atom share the another two electrons of the another atom, it forms a double covalent bond. And with the three pair of the electrons, right, sharing a three pair of the electrons results in the formation of the triple covalent bond. So there are three types of the covalent bond: single covalent bond, double covalent bond and triple covalent bond. When the one electron, by sharing a single electron pair, it forms a single covalent bond. By sharing a two pairs of the electron results in a double covalent bond, and by sharing a three pair of the electron results the triple covalent bond. So dear student, how the sharing of the electrons form the covalent bond we will discuss with the help of the example. So first, for example, we will discuss the formation of the single covalent bond in the hydrogen molecules H2, right? So that this one will ask in the examination also. Explain the formation of the covalent bond in the hydrogen molecule, explain the formation of the covalent bond in the different element, right? So we will discuss the first, the formation of the single covalent bond in the hydrogen molecules H2, right? So dear student, we know the hydrogen atom has the atomic number 1, right? What is the atomic number of the hydrogen? The atomic number of the hydrogen is 1. Now made a electronic arrangement of the hydrogen. So it has a atomic number of the hydrogen is 1. That means the hydrogen atom has a 1 proton and the 1 electron, right? So it's a electronics arrangement. Electron arrangement is a 1. So in the hydrogen atom, in the central portion, 1 proton is there, and around this nucleus, 1 electron is revolving around the nucleus, right? So the hydrogen atom has a one valence electron. So in the outermost orbit of the hydrogen atom, one electron is there, and the electrons that are in the outermost orbit is called the valence electron. So the hydrogen atom has a one valence electron. So hydrogen atom needs the one more electron to attain the stability, right? So first orbit, you know dear student, in the first orbit, the to attain the atoms, the maximum number of the electrons are 2 to retain the to attain the stability, right? So in the outermost orbit of the hydrogen atom, there is only one electron, and the hydrogen atom needs one electron more one electron to attain the stability. So two hydrogen atoms share a one pair of the electron results in the formation of the single covalent bond in the hydrogen molecule H2. Like this, suppose we considering a hydrogen atom. In the hydrogen atom, in an outermost orbit, one electron is there. The electron is indicated by this type of the cross. We take the another hydrogen atom. In this hydrogen atom also one electron is there. So by sharing the one electron of both the hydrogen atom forms a covalent bond between these two hydrogen atom, right? The single covalent bond between the hydrogen atom, hydrogen molecules, and the hydrogen molecules form, right? So this single covalent bond is represented by a two hydro by a dash between the two hydrogen atoms. So H dash H. This dash is a single covalent bond between the two hydrogen atoms, and it is represented by a hydrogen molecule H2. Understand dear student how the single covalent bond form in the hydrogen atom by sharing the one pair of the electron, right? One electron from the one hydrogen atom, one electron from the another hydrogen atom, share the one electron from both the hydrogen atom, forms a covalent bond between the two hydrogen atom, and the hydrogen molecule forms, right? Understand? So now dear student, let us take one another example. Formation of the double covalent bond in the oxygen molecules O2, right? Here formation of the double covalent bond. What do you mean by the double covalent bond? So sharing of a two pair of the electrons, right? Two electrons from the oxygen, one oxygen atom, and the two electrons from the another oxygen atom, and share these two electrons, we get the double covalent bond, right? Let us discuss the formation of the double covalent bond in the oxygen molecules O2, right? So dear student, you first of all, you know that the atomic number of the oxygen is 8, right? The atomic number of oxygen is 8. Now, it's a electron arrangement. In the 8 electrons, in the atomic number of the oxygen is 8. That means the oxygen atom has a 8 electron. Now, electron arrangement in the first orbit, maximum 2 electron is there. So, in the first orbit, 2 electron, and remaining 6 electron are in the outermost orbit. So oxygen atom, in the oxygen atom 6 electrons are in the outermost orbit. See this figure, right? See this figure, oxygen atom the has a 6 electron in the outermost orbit. Its electron arrangement is a 2 6. So 2 electron in the first orbit and the 6 electron in the second orbit. So oxygen atom has a 6 valence electron. It needs a 2 electron more to attain the stability, because in the maximum capacity of the second orbit is a 8, right? So it needs a 2 more electron to attain the stability, right? The two oxygen atom share the two pair of the electron, resulting in the formation of the double covalent bond in the oxygen molecule O2, right? So we take the oxygen atom, we only represent the outermost orbit, 6 electron in the outermost orbit. So this oxygen atom needs a 2 more electron to attain the stability. So to attain the stability, this oxygen atom requires the 2 more electron. So the two oxygen atoms share a 2 electron of each atom, right? So this oxygen atom has a 6 electron in the outermost orbit, and this oxygen atom also has a 6 electron in the outermost orbit. So this both the oxygen atom share the 2 pair of the electrons in each, right? Resulting in this 2 covalent bond, right, between the 2 oxygen atoms. So these 2 covalent bonds form between the 2 oxygen atoms and results to form a oxygen molecule O2, right? Understand, dear student, how the one pair of the electron results the one covalent bond, 2 pair of the electron results the 2 covalent bond, right? So this can be easily understood with the help of the electron dot structure. So this structure is called the electron dot structure of the oxygen atom. So oxygen atom has a nucleus in the outermost orbit. 6 electrons are there. Similarly, another oxygen atom has a in the outermost orbit 6 electrons are there. So out of these 6 electrons, 2 electrons from this oxygen atom and 2 electrons from this oxygen atom share between the 2 oxygen atom, resulting a 2 covalent bond between the oxygen atom, right? And this results the formation of the oxygen molecule. So oxygen molecules in the O2, the between these two oxygen atom, 2 covalent bonds are there, right? Understand? Similarly, triple covalent bond formed in the nitrogen molecules, right? So nitrogen atom, the atomic number of the nitrogen is a 7, right? The atomic number of the nitrogen is a 7. So its electron arrangement is a 2 5. In the nitrogen atom, in the first orbit 2 electron is there, and in the second orbit 5 electron is there. So the in the nitrogen atom, the outermost orbit there are 5 electrons. So we can say that the nitrogen atom has the 5 valence electrons. So 5 valence electrons results the nitrogen atoms needs some more 3 electrons to attain the stability, right? So the two nitrogen atom shares the 3 pair of the electrons, resulting in the formation of the triple covalent bond in the nitrogen molecules, like this. So if we considering the nitrogen atom, in the nitrogen atom outermost orbit, in the outermost orbit there are 5 electrons are there. So this nitrogen atom requires the 3 more electron to attain the stability. Similarly, if you consider the another nitrogen atom, there are 5 electrons in the outermost orbit. It also requires the 3 more electron to retain the stability, right? So these two nitrogen atoms shares the 3 pair of the electron. So first electron pair generates the first covalent bond, second electron pair generates the second covalent bond, and third pair of the electron generates the third covalent bond, resulting in formation of the triple covalent bond between the two nitrogen atom, right? So these two nitrogen atom, between these two nitrogen atom 3 covalent bonds are there. So triple covalent bond formed between the two nitrogen atom and forms a nitrogen molecules. And so in the one nitrogen molecules, the two nitrogen atoms join with the two 3 covalent bonds, triple covalent bond, right? Understand, dear student, or not? So dear student, I hope that you understand the formation of the single covalent bond in the hydrogen molecules, formation of the double covalent bond in the oxygen atoms, right, which requires the 2 electrons, right, and formation of the triple covalent bond in the nitrogen molecules. Same way, if you know the electron configuration, you can make a formation of the covalent bond by sharing a electron, right? Let us discuss the some few examples of formation of the covalent bond. First one is the hydrogen molecules, right? So hydrogen, in the hydrogen atom, nucleus is there, positive charge is at the nucleus, and the one electron is revolving around the nucleus. So in the hydrogen atom, only one electron in the outermost orbit. Similarly, another hydrogen atom, one electron is in the outermost orbit. So by sharing the one electron of the two hydrogen atoms, it forms the covalent bond between the two hydrogen atom and the hydrogen molecule forms, right? Similarly, fluorine, right? Two fluorine atom. Fluorine atom has a 7 electrons in the outermost orbit, right? So the electron configuration of the fluorine is a 9, right? Atomic number of the fluorine is a 9. So in the first orbit 2 electrons are there, in the second orbit 7 electrons are there. So in the fluorine outermost orbit 7 electrons are there. It requires the one more electron to stable, right, for to attain the stability. So two fluorine atom is for in the two fluorine atom, one pair of the electron is shared and forms the one covalent bond, right? So in this 2, 2 and 2 and 1, that is the 7 electrons in the outermost orbit. In the another fluorine atom, 7 electron, right? So by sharing a 1 electron of both the fluorine atom forms the covalent bond between the two fluorine atom and the fluorine molecules form, right? Understand? So dear student, similarly we take a carbon dioxide molecules, right? Carbon dioxide CO2. We know that one carbon atom is there and two oxygen atom is there, right? So oxygen atom has a 6 electron in the outermost orbit. It requires the 2 more electron, and the carbon atom is a 4 electron in the outermost orbit. It requires another 4 electron. So this carbon atom is shares the 2 electron with the one oxygen atom and 2 electron with the another oxygen atom, and it forms the carbon dioxide molecule. So this is the electron dot structure of the carbon dioxide molecule. So this carbon atom 4 electron in the outermost orbit. So out of these 4 electron, 2 electrons are shared with the one oxygen atom and 2 electrons are shared with the another oxygen atom and forms the carbon dioxide molecule, right? So dear student, similar we can understand the electron dot structure of carbon tetrafluoride. We know that the carbon atom have a 4 valence electron. The carbon atom have a 4 electron in the outermost orbit. So this 4 electron of the carbon atom makes a covalent bond with the 4 fluorine atom. So here the carbon atom makes a 4 covalent bond with the 4 fluorine atom, right? So here the electron dot structure, so carbon atom, 1 electron of the carbon atom and 1 electron of the fluorine atom. Similarly, all the 4 fluorine atoms makes a covalent bond with the 4 electron of the carbon atom, and similarly carbon tetrafluoride form CF4, right? So this one is the electron dot structure of the carbon tetrafluoride. So you have to remember how we can make a electron dot structure of the different carbon compound, right? So let us see the one or two carbon compound with the electron dot structure. So electron dot structure of the methane molecule. So the molecular formula of the methane molecule is a CH4. So carbon atom makes a covalent bond with the 4 hydrogen atom. 4 electron, 4 valence electron of the carbon atom makes a covalent bond with the valence electron of the 4 hydrogen atom, right? So here the cross is a valence electron of the carbon atom and dot is a valence electron of the hydrogen atom, right? So one electron of the carbon atom and one electron of the hydrogen atom makes a covalent bond, right? Similarly, 4 valence electron of the carbon atom makes a covalent bond with the 4 hydrogen atom, and we get the structure of the CH4, right? So here the C is makes a covalent bond with the 4 hydrogen atom, right? Similarly, we can understand the electron dot structure of the ethane molecules. The molecular formula of the ethane is a C2H6, right? So here the two carbon atom makes a covalent bond with the 6 hydrogen atom, right? So consider these two carbon atom. The carbon atom have a 4 valence electron. So one of the electrons of the one carbon atom makes a covalent bond with the another carbon atom. 3 another valence electron of the carbon atom makes the covalent bond with the hydrogen atom, and 3 carbon atom 3 valence electron of this carbon atom makes a covalent bond with the another 3 hydrogen atom. So here the 2 carbon atoms makes a covalent bond with the 6 hydrogen atom, right? And the structure of the ethane molecule form, right? So here the this carbon atom, one electron of this first carbon atom makes a covalent bond with the another carbon atom. So another 3 electron of the first carbon atom makes a covalent bond with the 3 hydrogen atom, and second carbon atom, another 3 valence electron of the second carbon atom makes a covalent bond with the another 3 hydrogen atom, and the ethane molecule forms, right? So dear student, understand how the electron dot structure draw, right? So this one is important for the examination also. Draw the electron dot structure of the ethane molecules, draw the electron dot structure of the carbon dioxide, draw the electron dot structure for the ammonia. So this question is important for the examination also, right? Understand?